When you're dreaming, anything is possible. Even for a cyberpunk frozen peacekeeper. It's about to wake up after 500 years of hibernation, only to find out that there are criminals on the loose and they need to be stopped. Join me on this adventure as we look at what could happen if a frozen person were to wake up after 500 years. The year is 3666 and our world has changed drastically. Cities now hover above the ground with advanced technology. Cars fly through the air and AI companions are commonplace. But not everyone is happy with the advancements. In fact, there are those who would rather live in the past. In this futuristic world, there exists an elite group of peacekeepers. Cybernetically enhanced warriors who maintain order and protect the innocent. They are the last line of defense against chaos. For centuries, they've kept humanity safe from harm. But now they face their greatest challenge yet. For over 500 years, this group of peacekeepers has been hibernating in cryogenic chambers until they're needed once again. But now, the time has come for them to wake up. It's their mission. Stop a group of criminals who have stolen an experimental weapon that could destroy entire cities. The only hope for humanity lies with these frozen soldiers. Can they save the day, or will everything be lost? Let's find out. As the cryo chamber begins to open, we see a figure emerge. It's a warrior unlike any other, a cyberpunk frozen peacekeeper who has slept for 500 long years. His name is Kato, and he's the last of his kind. As he steps out of the chamber, he feels disoriented and confused. He doesn't know where he is or why he was woken up. All he knows is that he has a mission to complete. As Kato explores the facility, he discovers that it's abandoned. There's no sign of life anywhere. Soon finds a message that explains what's happened. The other peacekeepers have been lost, and it's up to him alone to carry on their legacy. Kato is determined to succeed, but he soon finds that the world has changed drastically since he last saw it. The city is now a bustling metropolis, filled with flying cars and towering skyscrapers. The people are different too. They wear strange clothes and carry strange devices. Kato soon realizes that he's out of place and that he needs to learn quickly if he wants to survive. As Kato navigates the city, he meets a young woman named Ilara who takes pity on him. She helps him understand the ways of the future and teaches him how to use the advanced technology. Along the way, they form a bond and she becomes his guide in this new world. But Kato's mission isn't forgotten. He still has to stop the criminals and prevent them from using the weapon. With Ilara's help, he tracks them down and prepares to take them on. But he soon finds that they're more powerful than he expected. The criminals are led by a mysterious figure known only as the Architect. He's a genius strategist and he uses his knowledge of the city to stay one step ahead of Kato. The criminals also have advanced technology of their own, which gives Kato's team a run for their money. Despite the odds, Kato is determined to succeed. He uses his training and skills to take on the criminals and protect the innocent. He soon finds that he needs more than just his wits and fighting skills to win the day. He needs to understand the power of friendship and teamwork. Along his journey, Kato meets other cyberpunks who have been frozen in time like him. Together, they form a team and take on the criminals. Each member brings unique skills and abilities to the team, and together they become unstoppable. The team follows the criminals to their hideout, a heavily fortified building in the heart of the city. Kato and his team prepare for a final showdown with the criminals. The battle is fierce and the stakes are high. But in the end, good triumphs over evil and the city is saved. As the dust settles, Kato looks around at the damage that has been done. The battle has taken its toll on the city, but he knows that it could have been much worse. He and his team have saved countless lives, and that is what matters most. In the aftermath of the battle, Kato is hailed as a hero. The people of the city are grateful for his help, and they celebrate him and his team as saviors. But Kato knows that he and his team didn't do it alone. They had help from the people of the city. They had rallied together to fight back against the criminals, And that gave Kato's team the strength they needed to win. Kato reflects on all that has happened. Kato reflects on all that has happened. He's come a long way since he was awakened from his cryo chamber. He's learned about the world of the future, and he's made some true friends along the way. He knows that he has a lot to be grateful for, but he also knows that his work is not done. There will always be people who need help, and he will be there to lend a hand. He may be a cyberpunk frozen peacekeeper from the past, but he's also a hero of the future. And so, the story of Kato, the last cyberpunk frozen peacekeeper, continues. He and his team continue to protect the innocent and fight against evil. And, as long as there is good in the world, there will be hope. This futuristic world is full of wonder and possibility. There are flying cars, AI companions, and advanced technology everywhere. But it's also a world full of danger and conflict. The criminals who have stolen the experimental weapon are just one example of the many threats that lurk in the shadows. Kaito and his team must be constantly on guard, ready to defend the innocent at a moment's notice. But they're not just fighting physical enemies. They're also fighting to preserve the values of the past in a world that is rapidly changing. The cyberpunks are a dying breed, and it's up to Kato and his team to keep their legacy alive. As Kato looks to the future, he knows that the challenges will never end, but he's also hopeful. He believes that he and his team will be able to make a difference in this world, no matter how dark it may seem. The story of Kato is one of courage, hope, and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. So, what do you think? What would you do if you were in Kato's shoes? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed the story of Kato and his adventures in the year 3666. If you did, please leave us a like and subscribe for more exciting stories like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.